All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, I'll name this segment later, GTG Spits That Grease, so on and so forth, titled Forever in the Works, just another day in the life. So, we actually have a sponsor. Actually, I will be sponsoring the show and whatnot, because why not? As we get everybody's recommendations in, which I very much appreciate, by the way. It means a lot. Let's see here. So we will go with Old Faithful, ladies and gentlemen. When the smell of bacon's in the nose, evil lurks. So that's the thing. So what are we here? If the title hasn't already given me away yet, we're going to talk about DSP's birthday crash out that he had during his fighting game segment, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, in particular, because this boy ain't out here lying, saying that it was lag and it was glitched and all this nonsense. So I'll give you guys a bit of a rough opener, if you will, and then I'm going to just go ahead and bring you guys right in. I cut it myself like a big boy. And it's kind of shaky, but but it should work for what our needs are. It's going to be about 3 matches. They should all be in order, and it was all the same guy. And so basically, DSP was feeling himself, right? Playing Marvel 2, and then he ran with his supposed gimmick team. But I'm going to break that team down in a minute. And he goes up there, he runs into this guy who's running a pretty unorthodox team himself, or a gimmick team, or a joke team, if you will. And the guy ends up beating him. And DSP completely talked about it as a fluke because he was not paying attention to what was going on, because DSP's not a Marvel head. Anyway, plays him a second round, same team, loses. DSP immediately goes to counterpick and tries to go with a more viable team, if you will. Gets mad that the guy won't sit there and pick the same team, so DSP can't get his get back, even though DSP already had his chance to do it and you already failed. The guy ends up beating DSP with another variation of, like, it's kind of like a joke team, but it's really kind of like I want to tell you this guy was running like Team Watts or something along those lines. Anyway, the guy ends up beating him a third time. DSP goes into this whole blow up about the whole bullshit, all that. So I've got some little cuts in between where DSP was bitching and complaining, trying to say you need to do things by tournament rules and all this, that, and third. Let's stop. First off, as it pertains to tournament Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it's always been 2 out of 3 until you get into grand finals, semifinals and then grand finals, which is 3 out of 5 and then 5 out of 7. Marvel's always been that way. You played him twice with this. He played you twice with the same team. You couldn't beat him. You tried to counterpick him, which DSP tries to accuse him of counterpicking him later, and then he beat you at least once with that other team. End of story, bruh. Like, the amount of insanity that you're gonna see out of this shit is stupid. Now, Marvel's been out, man, for damn near 20-something years, bruh. There's a bunch of compilations out there with low-level teams and whatnot, and with low and mid-tier or low mid-tier characters and whatnot. Silver Samurai is very straightforward and whatnot, but he is a tricky character. DSP completely and utterly doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I'll break it down as we get there, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. Here's the thing that's really important. You're gonna see the Silver Samurai power up his sword. By doing that, it allows Silver Samurai to access an additional super, which is his ice super. It's basically his pillar super. He jumps into the air, drives his sword into the ground, and it creates these ice pillars. Anything that's touched by that takes damage. And it's also frozen in place for a period of time, which opens them up for combo potential and this, that, and third. That's what happened to DSP. There was no lag, there was no glitch. That's how the super's supposed to work. Now, because DSP's stupid, and he's a tier whore, by the way, he only focuses on top tiers and he don't care about anything else. And that's why a lot of these lower tier teams will end up handing him his ass. On top of that, let me address this real fast. The team that DSP was messing around with, which was Magneto, Tronbon, I think he had Sentinel in there a couple times. I think he had Storm in there a couple times. Actually, sorry. Those are teams that he used. But the team in particular I'm talking about is BB Hood, Tronbon, and it might have been, oh man, BB Hood, Tronbon. Who was your third? I want to say it was probably Magneto. It might have been Magneto. So let me break that down. That particular synergy up real fast, and then we'll actually get to the actual situation. Magneto's one of the best characters in the game. King of Rushdown. Undefeated. Period. That's what sorry. That's what fucking Magneto brings to the table. DSP's Magneto's garbage. Straight trash. Straight trash. Pure and simple. He can't even ROM properly, which is one of Magneto. I want to keep calling him M. Bison for some reason. Sorry. One of Magneto's infinites and whatnot. He has a bunch of different variations and whatnot. But like I said, DSP's Magneto's garbage. Tronbon, he really only has her there for her assist, and it's stupid broken. It's dumb. Like, it takes a ridiculous amount of damage. You'll see it. But it takes redunculous amount of damage. I can't remember if they said it was a glitch or what, but it wasn't initially meant to do that, but they just kept it in there. But it takes stupid damage. And actually, there is another glitch that you can add to that to make it do even more damage. But DSP doesn't know how to do that, so we don't have to use that as an excuse or a crutch. The Tronbon assist just takes dumb damage, stupid damage. And then BB Hood, he only wants BB Hood for her super, and it's the fast. It has like the fastest startup, or has one of the fastest startups in the game. Period. That's the only and it covers like the majority of the screen. So, and the chip is kind of stupid on it too. So that's what DSP's team synergy is, and that's why he does what he does. Essentially, he's just trying to. Magneto runs around and tries to disrupt shit, and builds and basically is the battery for BB Hood. BB Hood's only there to basically use her level 1 super to either chip you out or blast you outright, and Tronbon does the damage from the assist. That's literally all of his team synergy is. So, but you'll actually see it right now, just so you can see how fucking broken this crap is. But he wants to run around talking about joke teams, and he's full of shit and whatnot. But if you don't know Marvel like that, or if you haven't watched a lot of Marvel, you wouldn't know, and that's fine. But DSP trying to run around acting like, you know, he didn't actually have real advantages over some of these other guys is bullshit. Anywho, here's the actual situation in itself. Give me just a second. I'll go ahead and lower my music for the time being and whatnot. Actually, I can just do this. No, actually, let's just go ahead and just mute it off for a minute. Let me just go ahead and turn my music off for just a second, then we'll come back to it. All right. So, so here it is. This is the situation in particular. This is the actual stream, sorry. But from his birthday. This part right here I've clipped in on purpose, and you'll see why. You'll see it at the end of the video too, but I think you'll see it at the end of the video. But I put this in here for a reason. Oh, and big ups to Rawphil, because that's who provided all of this and whatnot. I know DSP has his own stream up. If I ever need that shit for later, I'll get it. But for the most part, I'll pay respect to where respect's due to my peers. And like I said, big ups to Rawphil as always. All right, here we go.
Is he verified on Twitter? I'm just trying to find a way to like find him. Because I told you my Twitter's effed up. Nah, see? Yeah. Famous Birthdays actually tweeted me and said happy birthday. I don't know if they actually care about who's really famous or not. I got a Famous Birthdays happy birthday. Only like 2 people said happy birthday to me on Twitter. So.
I love the whole do. That oh man, imagine being such a loser that you have nobody who gives a fuck about you in IRL, that you have to put all this emphasis on people in online to give a fuck about you. That's sad. That was a really sad display. I won't bring it all back. I just want to bring back that only 2 people reached out to him or whatever the fuck. That's the only part I care about.
Because I told you my Twitter's effed up. Nah, see? Yeah. Famous Birthdays actually tweeted me and said happy birthday. I don't know if they actually care about who's really famous or not. I got a Famous Birthdays happy birthday. Only like 2 people said happy birthday to me on Twitter. So.
It's funny as hell. Okay. Oh, that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. You can call me evil if you want to. I think that shit was funny. I should have cut it just a little bit sooner and whatnot, when it had the do. That part right there would have been fucking classic. Oh my god, that'd been classic. All right. So we're gonna listen to the end of this match here, and then the next 3 matches are what I really give a fuck about, and that's why you guys are essentially here. But I just want you to hear his boasting and his fucking nonsense before shit get real. That's what I was telling you. The BB Hood assist and then that super right there. Like I said, it's one of the fastest startups in the game. One of. I don't think it's the fastest, but it's one of the fastest. Look at that shit. Clapping for yourself like a retarded seal. God damn, Phil.
That was impressive Jill Valentine stuff, though. I didn't even know what was going on. I couldn't tell what was hitting me and what the fuck was happening. Thank you, Jade. It's happy B-Day. Good to see you back. Oh, that was another Grandmaster for the record, everybody.
And then here's the thing. This is coming from the same Mongoloid who says that online rankings don't mean anything, but he was quick to call out everybody that he was beating and what their rank was, unless they beat his ass clean, and then all of a sudden he just made his excuses. So keep that in mind.
Another Grandmaster player.
But remember, this is the same coward, though, who won't go on Fightcade. Just keep that in mind.
Select your heroes.
Dude, everyone plays the same characters in this because no one understands how to play Marvel. Look, everyone plays fucking Silver Samurai. Everyone plays the same shit. He's gonna try to do the Thanos Infinite.
Actually, no. I mean, you can if you know how to do it. But like, with this particular team synergy, especially like with Rogue and what Silver Samurai can do if you DLC him in, not DLC, what do they call it? Yeah, hyper delay. It's hyper delay combos, HTC. Yeah, it's HTC. But anyway, if you tag in Silver Samurai and whatnot, it's like free damage as long as you can confirm the hit. But you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute.
He is. He's gonna try to do the same shit. What the hell? Why does everyone play exactly the same?
DHC, a delay hyper combo. Good approach.
I didn't do that.
I don't know why you did that dumb shit. Trying to go for a snapback. Phil thought he was fancy. Oh, she was supposed to go for the launch. She was supposed to go for the launcher after that. Damn. Like I said, DSP's Magneto's garbage. You know what I'm saying? Not wave dashing properly. You know what I'm saying? Isn't fucking not triangle jumping, not square jumping, not doing nothing. Just wasting space. And then out there doing his roundhouse, his crouching roundhouse, which is his slide. Which, yeah, it has a shitload of priority, but you shouldn't do that because it opens you up for fucking triangle jumping. So, not a good idea. Or just overheads in general, as long as they don't hit the point of his foot.
Oh, God.
Point proven.
Oh, my move didn't fucking come out.
That's the ice activation. Okay, ice activation is kind of interesting too. It causes Silver Samurai to deal less damage, but he takes less damage too while it's activated. It's good for about 15-20 seconds or so. That right there. This is where DSP says that the game lagged or glitched out on him, and it didn't, and whatnot. This is the ice super I was telling you about. You have to make sure that you have activated Ice Sword before you can actually access that super. Other than that, if you don't do that, I think the only 2 supers you can actually access is his giant shurikens and lightning sword. I think those are the only 2 he actually has access to. But you have to activate Ice Sword to activate this third one, which is really good if you can catch them slipping.
Oh, did it chip me to death? I guess it did.
And see, BB Hood, which is his assist, right? So Magneto's dead because he got hit with the initial shit. BB Hood is taking damage because she's under ice effect. On top of she's stunned. So she really can't go anywhere until he finishes the combo or kills her and whatnot. So, but he makes it sound like, or he'll tell you later that it was a glitch, it was lag, it's all that bullshit. That's not what happened. It hits low. And as you know, DSP is not good with dealing with lows.
What's going on? Oh, I have no idea what's happening. Look at this.
He landed on it again. And
I didn't even do anything. I came in holding back and it hit me anyway. Oh, it's so lag, he's teleporting now.
It's not lag. It's not lag. He can't keep up. And he's frustrated that BB Hood's gone.
Get ready.
Actually, I'm surprised that this guy didn't do energy drain on Tron, because I want to tell you it gives them either a defense boost or it's a power, or they get like a power up. Can't remember now. Because I thought Magneto gives you a speed boost, but they don't. I think Magneto gives you a defense up.
Oh, that's bullshit.
That's kind of funny. It's good talk. And then there's lightning. Good shit.
So basically the connection is bad.
Eat a dick. So basically what happened was BB Hood died, fucking team fell apart. Because you would think that Magneto is actually like the keystone of his team, and it's not. It's BB Hood. And it's all because of a level 1 super that's really fucking fast and covers a bunch of area, or it has a large area of effect. That's it. That's it.
And he gets away with stuff. You can't even see what's hitting you. So he plays with
Because it's a low. Because it's a low.
the gimmick team that hits you when you can't see the attacks. You couldn't even see anything connecting. It's like, what is hitting me right now?
He's trying so hard to downplay the shit. Oh my god, it gets funny though. It gets funnier, I should say.
I don't even know because it skipped all the animations. The fuck was that? Like, how did my BB Hood die? It didn't even show it. It showed BB Hood coming in and she was already dead. Like, what the heck fuck did you just hit me with?
He's completely ignoring the fact that BB Hood got hit twice. Like, that got hit by that pillar shit and then got beat down. He completely throws that out there. He completely memory holds that shit. Just so he can hold on to the narrative that it was a gimmick, it was a joke, it was a glitch, and so it wasn't valid until this next round.
Oh, if I play this guy with a serious team, I'll beat him 10 times out of 10. Serious, if I pick fucking Sentinel Storm shit, he's done. He can't even hit me once.
Keep in mind, we're playing gimmick teams here. We're playing low-level teams, and he's already got it in his head that I'm going to counterpick this guy if I lose. He already has it in his head. Peep game on this shit.
Once. I'm not going to bother with that.
Oh my god. Good shit.
Power drain.
Okay, yeah, it is defense up on power drain. Good shit. Sucks for you, Phil. You'll take nearly as much damage on that. Wow, what a dumb move with that. Alright. Yeah, that's that Tron assist I told you about. And she got hit with it again.
Whoa, what the fuck is going on?
Here, let me show you where he got hit. Because he didn't see it coming because his Tron assist basically covered it. So DSP wasn't really paying attention. Silver Samurai's been tagged in. Iced up. Iced up again. Iced up again. Bring Tron in, and Silver Samurai's already in. When he calls in Tron, Silver Samurai's already in the air. So he's already in the air, get ready to do his super. DSP sees that. He's lying like he's not. He sees it, so he delay hyper combos out to bring in BB Hood, hoping that her startup is going to beat out this Silver Samurai. You know, that move that he couldn't see coming, but he decided to delay hyper combo to get himself out of that situation because he didn't want it happen. He didn't want what happened to him last round to happen this round. So he's trying to get out. Look at what happens. Got fucked because that shit's completely invincible because it's on the ground. I'll bring it back one more time and whatnot. I love catching DSP and lies. I love catching DSP and lies. That shit's fucking great. Love that shit. I love that shit. Silver Samurai's in. Power up. Power up. Power up. Calls in Tron, right? He calls in Tron. He's about to do Shockwave. But if you look right here, there's a silhouette right above Tron. It's kind of like has like a glowy type color to it, right next to the 5. That's Silver Samurai already in the air for the startup of his super combo. That's what he's trying to avoid. But he knows he can't beat it, so he thought he could bring in BB Hood to go ahead and basically snuff him out. And it don't work. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got rid of, I think that was Thanos that he called, that the Silver Samurai called in. That guy got hit and whatnot. But the delay hyper combo is going to come in, but it doesn't beat out Silver Samurai, which is what he needed. And there we go.
Whoa, what the fuck is going on?
There it goes again.
I don't know what's happening. I never got hit. I don't even know what's happening.
There it goes again.
I literally...
Because it off the ground. It off the grounds too. But basically anything that's on the ground, you're going to get hit when you initially get hit by the ice spikes, and then it holds you in place. There is no glitch. There is no lag. That's what it's meant to do.
He never got hit. I don't know what's going on. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. She mashed. She mashed.
No, she didn't. What happened was Thanos' bubble assist holds you in place, similar to what Silver Samurai's ice super does. It holds you in place for a period of time. I don't know why he's acted stupid, but he's literally lying on the fly here, not doing a very good job of it.
I don't know what's going on. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. She mashed. She mashed. I got a free combo. So basically, the guy just jumps around with this ice shit, and you can't do anything about it with the lag. What just happened?
He cried.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh my god, good shit.
Complete garbage.
There you go.
I'm done now because he has max super. Yeah.
Didn't need max
He
super.
literally didn't even hit me. So the guy has a laggy connection, and he mastered garbage. This gimmick garbage team, but you can't do anything about it. You get hit by nothing. Like, he never hit me with fucking Silver Samurai.
And the thing is, he's actually even admitting that he understands how Silver Samurai super works, which is why he tried to get out of the way of it. It ended up fucking getting screwed over. And then wants to blame it on lag and say all this bullshit about his glitch. That, oh, he's mashing buttons. It's Marvel. That's everybody mashes. But yeah, like, it's crazy how he, yet again, if you don't know Marvel, or if you don't understand Marvel like that, he can literally lie to you any way he sees fit. He doesn't, keep in mind, when DSP lies, he lies offensively and defensively, right? But his main MO is to play upon your lack of knowledge or his hope that you have a lack of knowledge or understanding, and then he can paint the narrative any way he sees fit, to be honest. It's really, really pathetic. Holy fuck, it's really, really pathetic.
Didn't show it. All of a sudden, I'm in a combo.
And I keep getting told about this, is it Demon Souls or Dark Souls video that someone put out? I want to say it's Cat Roller, but they put it out on a new channel. And supposedly, like, not supposedly, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm just going off somebody else's work. But supposedly, it's a fantastic breakdown of, like, an over 10-year lie that DSP has had. I gotta watch that shit. I have to sit down and watch it. I'll probably have to watch it a few times just to make sure I get up I am picking up what they're putting down. But I love that shit. I love that shit, because if that shit really hits it out the ballpark, fucking DSP and his history with Dark Souls and Demon Souls games, boy, if it's proven that he really did cheat, that he really did dupe, or whatever the allegations were. There's a couple different allegations against him. If it's true that that's what the case is, that's what it really was all those years ago and shit, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what I'm saying? 2026 might be exposed season all fucking day, as if any other year isn't the same thing. But god dog, that's ambitious. So I'm gonna definitely sit down and check that out though.
Like, but you never hit me. It just starts hitting because he's a fucking scrub who abused lag. It's nasty shit. Like, it's really pathetic.
Now we're here. He's about to lead up to the counterpick. He's already built himself up to it because he's trying to feed you the justification on why he should counterpick. Oh, it's lag. Oh, it's a bullshit team. Oh, he's cheating. He's basically doing everything but saying that he's cheating. And so he can justify going to a top tier team because he fucked around and found out. And this is one of the reasons, honestly, that the FGC wanted to be done with DSP anyway, because he's always had this shitty ass mentality. You can't just be a good sport and take the shit on the chin. You can't sit there and just be, if you're as good as you say you are, adapt. He can't do that either. So it's just complain, complain, complain. You don't need that. You don't need that. And DSP is all about sabotage. Not just himself, but he sabotaged the whole community if he could. He's been doing it, to be honest with you, ever since he got kicked out. He's been trying to belittle and talk shit about the FGC while sucking their dicks in DMs, of course. But he's been trying to belittle and try to bring down the FGC for years in his own little way. And he just hasn't accomplished it. But the reality was, Valle and all them cats, they knew that he was going to do that shit the longer he stuck around. You know what I'm saying? That's why they needed to fucking squash his ass between 2005 and 2007. You know what I'm saying? And after that, you know, he had no grounds to stand on.
So should I pick a real team and fuck this guy up? You know what? Fuck this guy. Why am I even gonna fuck around? Fuck this guy. Oh, he switched his team because he's a bitch. He literally switches his fucking team like a bitch.
No, fuck you. You were literally, first off, he's already beaten you twice. He can move on to any team he wants to. He doesn't have to just keep playing whatever the fuck. But you're running from think about this. You played against a gimmick team. The guy beat you with a gimmick ass team, bruh. Low tier characters for the most part. And now you're running to literally top tier. If not, it's not S tier, but he's trying to run to a top tier team so he can get his get back. And then you're mad that he won't sit there and sit with that weak team and play you out. Man, fuck you. Fuck you. No, I beat you 2 straight. I'm going to choose whatever the fuck I want to. I'm going to choose whatever the fuck I want to. I don't care if he's a stream sniper. I don't give a shit about none of that. All I know is he beat you 2 straight. He doesn't need to sit around and keep dragging out the same team until your dumbass figures shit out. No. No. Hell no. No. That's not how that worked. That's not how that worked. But listen to this bitch fest, though.
Because he knows that I'm about to fucking counter it. What a cocksucking bitch.
Oh no, did he just say that he was about to counter him? What? What does DSP tell you about counterpicks though? I thought counterpicks were bad. Bad.
Abused lag. It's nasty shit. Like, it's really pathetic.
So he's abusing lag, so you're gonna run to a top tier team. How does a top tier team beat lag? Don't worry, I'll wait.
So should I pick a real team and fuck this guy up? You know what? Fuck this guy. Why am I even gonna fuck around? Fuck this guy. Oh, he switched his team because he's a bitch. He literally switches his fucking team like a bitch because he knows that I'm about to fucking counter it. What a cocksucking bitch. Like, why would you do that? Seriously, that's pathetic what he just did. He's like, oh.
Even though DSP is going out of his way to counter this guy. The guy is using a much weaker team and he's running to a top tier team just so he can beat him. But then gets mad that this guy is going to pick a relatively decent team at the very least. After you're trying, he's mad because he's getting countered, allegedly, while you're trying to counter him. This is insane. I'll tell you, he's losing that shit, boy. 2026 is going to be fantastic. Not for DSP's fucking mental health, but for everybody else, though. Everybody going to eat well off this silly shit. Holy shit.
I just won with the gimmick team twice in lag, and I heard that he's going to change. He's probably stream sniping. He's probably watching the stream.
It doesn't even matter if he's stream sniping. I've already beat you 2 straight. I mean, this person. Don't let me not put nothing out there. I don't want to take no credit from nobody. The guy already beat you 2 straight. He doesn't need to sit around and keep playing the same fucking team until you get your shit up. And then here's the thing. Check this. Check how I play this. Watch. Let me cook. DSP already has the preloaded excuse of the team is laggy, the team is cheating in some type of way, or is glitched in some type of way. So if he loses with a good team, he can just run to that. Oh, he's still playing that low tier gimmick team. I've never really seen that before. Oh, and it's glitched. And it's lagged. That's the only reason why he beat me. Oh, I don't understand why he's taking this so seriously. This isn't a tournament. There you go. There's the preloaded excuse if things had gone out the way it did. You see what I'm saying? You see how that's fucking pathetic. And this is your birthday. I thought you were supposed to be having a good time. And this is what you're doing? Making excuses in a 20-plus-year-old game? Because you lost to a low-level team? But I thought you loved Marvel so much, though. I thought you were good at Marvel back in the day, even though you weren't even in the top 50 back in your day. You're definitely not in the top 150 now. Because if he was, take your ass over there to fucking Fight K to prove that shit. Crazy, boy. Crazy.
So he changed his team. You fucking pussy. That's not how you play a ranked match. You have to stay with your team until I beat it.
No, you don't. I mean, you've already beat him 2-0. And who's making up rules? If this is ranked play, I'll play whatever fucking teams I see fit. You're the one who had to run to a top tier team because you couldn't beat the guy. Now we're making up rules on the fly. Lordy, 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 lordy. Lordy, 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 lordy. We making up rules on the fly. That's how butthurt we are. Hey, I was gonna fucking cheat you. I was gonna basically cheat, if you want to call counterpicking cheating. I don't think that. But DSP does. Unless he's doing it. Then it's not cheating. But I was basically gonna cheat and counterpick you and shit, because that's the only way I think I can beat you. Then you decide not to pick that same team, so now I'm gonna throw a hizzy fit and talk about stream sniping and all this other dumbass shit. You weren't talking that shit before. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. Wow. Well, you see what pigs can do.
Nasty shit. Like, it's really pathetic. So should I pick a real team and fuck this guy up? You know what? Fuck this guy. Why am I even gonna fuck around? Fuck this guy. Oh, he switched his team because he's a bitch. He literally switches his fucking team like a bitch because he knows that I'm about to fucking counter it. What a cocksucking bitch. Like, why would you do that? Seriously, that's pathetic what he just did. He's like, I just won with the gimmick team twice in lag, and I heard that he's gonna change. He's probably stream sniping. He's probably watching the stream. So he changed his team. You fucking pussy. That's not how you play a ranked match. You have to stay with your team until I beat it.
I mean, and don't get me wrong. I understand it's his birthday and he can fucking and cry if he wants to. I get it. But this is gay. This is gay as fuck. You're fucking 44 years old. You're crying over a game that's literally half your age. And this is what you choose to do? All right, bro.
Then you change.
All right, bro.
What a stupid pussy.
When's the last time you saw a piece of pussy? Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I was about to go. I was about to get into my bag for a minute. You want to talk about all that bullshit, but all right. Let me let it alone. Like I said, I'm sure I've seen that. I'm sure I've seen Cat's kitty sooner than you have. So I guess it is what it is on that. But god damn, Phil, now you want to go ahead and be like Review Tech USA and call everybody pussies, huh? All right, fair enough.
What a pussy.
And then the reality is of this particular situation, I should say, is he's scared. He's not sure if he can beat it. That's what he's actually upset about. He thinks he has Silver Samurai figured out. He thinks he can get around the Thanos assist, right? He thinks that the rogue isn't that big of a deal. And truth be told, womp womp, if that was the case, it shouldn't have taken you 2 times to beat it.
Wow. And of course he picks a team now. He's just going to try to chip the entire time in his laggy connection. He's going to try to chip and run away with fucking Cable, which it'll be very hard to hit him without Magneto.
Truth be told, like, even though Cable for sure is definitely the strength of that team, he's really just he's a meter hound. So like you need Doom and you basically need Blackheart to be batteries, which Doom's anti-air assist, which is molecular shield, is fantastic. And what not just once it shoots the rocks forward, but just on its startup if you time it right. And then Blackheart is just, if you know how to move well, holy shit, Blackheart you can definitely throw people off base, especially with his Demon Heart and his Goblin nonsense projectiles.
Get on a Cable like this? What a puss.
So whatever. I don't even know why DSP's crying, because he has Cable on his team too.
The battle for survival begins.
Yeah, DSP never learned how to unfly properly. Another thing too, that not DSP's Cable, because I know DSP's Cable can't do it, but this other guy's Cable, he wasn't chaining his air of Hyper Viper beams together. So I don't know if that was actually lag that he was fighting against on that part, or if he just doesn't know how to Tiger Knee them. I'm not sure what that was, but he would have cleaned up DSP a lot quicker if that was the case. But that's neither here nor there. Good gunshot. Oh shit. Actually, let me bring that part back real fast. This right here is a shining example of how bad DSP is with spacing. So I may have gone a little bit ahead. I'll show you right here. Okay, gunshot, grenade, jumps back, air Hyper Viper. Okay, DSP's up in the air. He's above him, right? DSP's gonna go into fly mode. And while in fly mode, he couldn't attack this guy whatsoever. He had to use his Cable assist to basically hit him. Even though you're in fly mode, you have complete and utter freedom, and he couldn't get a hit on him on this Cable, not once with his Sentinel, which is pathetic because he couldn't judge the range. That's crazy. That was Cable's assist that actually did the damage there, not Sentinel. And DSP is so slow with his jump ups, like with that he's in fly mode right now. But that fierce that roundhouse he's about to throw out, theoretically that Cable could just air Hyper Viper beam him on reaction and beat that out. You know what I'm saying? Like do not look at DSP's Sentinel or any of his gameplay and use that as a blueprint. And I'm really talking to Dents, to be honest with you. If you think DSP is good and he's not, don't ever do some of the shit that he's doing here. It's just gonna get you eaten the fuck up.
Yep, he's a runaway bitch.
Told you. That's literally how quick air Hyper Viper beam could come out if you know what you're doing. Especially if you time your knee it.
Yep, he's a runaway bitch.
Oh, he got Storm too. Good shit. Oh! You should have tied your knee into the air Hyper Viper beam again. God damn, son. That's a good grenade cover. Good shit. I respect that. See what I mean? It's like air Hyper Viper comes out literally that fast. You can literally off of one gunshot, because Cable can do 4 gunshots in the air, but he can only do 1 in the air. But if you connect on that, you can instantly go into air Hyper Viper and it will connect. Like you can literally do it on reaction. There you go. The grenade got him. Good shit.
He's a runaway lag abusing bitch. What a coward.
He's already talking like he lost. DSP's already lost. Holy shit. Or he's talking like he did anyway. I have no business playing Storm, so Storm's garbage, just like your Magneto is. The hell did you do that for, Phil? Wasting bar like that. Should have just went in the lightning storm after that, Phil. And here's the thing, though, too. This shows you how stupid Phil is. You're running around blowing, like, wasting all this time, right? And you should be going for chip. So why the fuck aren't you going in the hailstorm? Just throw out whirlwind or throw out hurricane and then just go in the hailstorm and go for chip. Justin would have done that. You know what I'm saying? The fuck you doing sitting there chasing this guy around and shit, and he's just pecking at you like at all stops. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Phil? Just because you pick top tier characters don't mean you know how to play them. Oh my god! You should have gone in the time skip. If that Cable had Air Hyper Viper Beam down, or a Tiger Need version of it anyway. Boy, Cable and Sentinel, now I think about it, have been dead right now. Holy shit, you are very lucky. And then if you're gonna DHC out of something like that, especially if you're on the ground, don't use Cable's fucking Hyper Beam. Just do time skip and then go ahead and cancel into something else. Holy fuck. But don't do Air Hyper Viper Beam on the ground like that. That is not safe. That is not safe.
That's not what I did to drop my input. Yep, he's gonna run away. He's gonna chip the whole round. Can't do anything. He literally ran away in lag the entire fucking time.
God, that's funny.
He picked a counter pick, so he saw.
I thought you were supposed to be fucking him up though with a real team though, Phil. I don't get it. Maybe it's just me, because theoretically, Phil's team is still better than this guy's, and you still lost. So how is that a thing? Like or whatever.
That I changed my team.
Like like DSP's literally running like 3 of the top point characters in the game, right? And whatnot, and you still lost. Holy shit! It doesn't matter how he lost. He lost. That's all that matters.
He counter-picked the team to pick the team that he knew he could run away and beat it.
You mean the same thing, the same tactic you tried to do to him? Imagine that.
In lag, he ran away the entire time. This is the definition of a fucking grade A pussy who doesn't understand how to play the game. What a coward.
Oh boy.
Select your heroes.
Now, unfortunately, our hero, not DSP, he's nobody's hero, but our hero on the other side of this ends up losing in the end, but he put up a good fight. Like I said, at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, he proved everything he needed to prove. He beat DSP with a gimmick team. DSP had to run to basically a top team to try to beat him, and try to counter him and beat him. Still lost and whatnot, and then spent the rest of the time bitching and complaining until he finally got a win. And then he starts talking shit. I have that in here.
These people are fucking garbage. I haven't fought a single good player yet today. And it doesn't matter, because look, he's waiting. He's waiting for me. He's going to fucking counterpick me no matter who I pick. He's waiting to counterpick because he's a pussy.
Now, keep in mind, after the first 2 matches they had, DSP literally had the intention and was going to counterpick him, and then lost.
Oh my god, what a tremendous pussy.
44 years old,
Good
ladies and
lord,
gentlemen.
here.
44 years old.
Have it your way.
Oh,
Go
boy.
ahead, count it. It's a counterpick.
He's going to Team Santhrax. Uh-oh. Now, keep in mind, his first team, meaning DSP's, was what? Cable, Storm Sentinel, which is just, you know what I'm saying? Most people, like Justin, right? He likes to run, well, he runs a couple different teams, actually. MSP, for example, he runs Storm Sentinel, Commando. He runs Storm Sentinel Cyclops. That's actually his team and whatnot. He's running Santhrax. This is Sanford Kelly's team. A good team, too, and whatnot, because of Commando splash damage on his assist. Big damage. Good area of effect. A very good get the fuck up off of me. Everything that DSP probably wants in every game, if you will.
Here's his counterpick. He counterpicked again, yep.
That's not a counterpick, though, theoretically. That's not a counterpick at all. Like I said, basically Blackheart and Doom have to basically have to be the batteries for Cable and shit. And Cable has to contend with fucking Sentinel and fucking Storm. And that's a problem. And it's not a counterpick. Not in the way DSP is saying, anyway.
He just waited. Oh, okay, I'll counterpick the Commando. What a fucking pussy.
And theoretically, now I think about it, DSP countered him actually because he dropped the cable for Commando because he wants a better assist to try to stop Cable's runaway. So what? All right, let me stop. Lying piece of garbage.
It's not that fucking serious, you fucking limp dick loser. It's Marvel 2 online with lag. You don't have to sit here and counterpick me on my fucking stream. No one cares. Literally no one cares about this. Why would you do that? Are you...
And this is yet again, this is just one of the many examples why the FGC it was good on them to get him the fuck up out of there. There are very few people in FGC history that the FGC wants to write off like they were never there. DSP has earned that distinction, I feel. Even though most guys in the FGC would tell you that they didn't do it, they did that. they did that shit. They did that shit. And for good reason, truth be told.
Such a fucking online infinite assy code dick loser that you think that this matters? No one cares.
Ready to kick butt.
Should have started with Doom though. He should have started with Blackheart. Fuck it, hey, I just caught that. He should have started off with Blackheart. Don't start off with Doom. Oh my god. Yikes. Oh shit, what the fuck did I do? My bad. Give me a second. My bad. Give me a second.
Are you such a fucking...
Okay, I cut the rest of that match out. DSP won, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you should
online
never start off
infinite
with Doom.
assy code dick loser that you think that this matters? No one
Never
cares.
start off with Doom.
Ready to kick butt.
Mashing buttons, Phil.
Bitch.
Calm down.
Oh no! Oh no! What happened? What happened? You're a scrub.
No, what happened was you got your ass beat 3 straight, and then try to counterpick them, or you ran to top tier teams from there on out. Remember, we started off playing gimmick teams just for fun. These people don't know how to play Marvel. Gets beat 3 straight. Now we're acting like complete and total fucking bitch.
That's what happened. You suck. Oh no! You tried to run away and lag, and I still beat you with the team you counterpicked. Oh! All right.
I thought this was online play with lag. No one cares. You seem to care quite a bit. I just thought I'd throw it out there. Drinking his little pussy ass Mai Tai and shit. Talking about I'm getting buzzed. Wow.
Select your...
Who gets fucking buzzed off Mai Tais? Now that I think about it. I mean, besides the high sugar concentrate of it, or concentration of it and shit, what the fuck are you getting buzzed off of Mai Tai? Wow. Got straight bitch in your blood. Just like wings.
What do you mean shot time? I've been drinking this the whole time. I've been drinking this Tiki Rum Mai Tai the entire time we've
Watered down Mai Tais. Holy shit.
been playing. So I am inebriated. It's not like I'm sobering up. My coffee's here. I haven't even taken a sip of it yet. I'm beating this guy fucking buzzed.
44 years old getting drunk off of Mai Tais. Watered down Mai Tais for the at that. That's just sad. That's a great way to spend your birthday. I'm sure people are gonna love to hear that story in another 2 or 3 years. That's sad.
Back to the gimmick team.
Complaining about people in Marvel.
He can't beat me with the real team. He goes back to the gimmick team.
He'd already beat you with a real team, though. What are you talking about? He beat you with this team and a real team.
Hoping for the
You're the one that had to keep going higher and higher up the fucking top tier rung to finally get someone to beat him. That makes you look like the bigger bitch.
best. Oh my god, you can't make it up. These players suck. Wow.
Survival begins.
Bye-bye. All right.
Remember, so like it was in all, this was like the better part of like 30 minutes. I've just shaved it down. But all of this crying and complaining and bitching and shit because because DSP couldn't run to a top tier to beat a low tier team. At the end of the day. Also, he could seal clap for himself. Because he literally tried to counterpick a guy, thinking he could get over. Thinking that the guy was a complete and utter scrub, didn't know anything about the game. And in the end, he hadn't gone through multiple teams before he could finally beat him. If that's not pathetic, I don't know what is. Don't worry, there's still more.
Well, if Asmongold actually is checking out my stream, thank you for checking it out. And if you said happy birthday, I appreciate that. I don't know if he really is or not. We have a million people saying shit like that on the stream today, so I don't know. It's all good. I'm having fun playing old school fighters and beating up the scrubs today, so.
Which is the only way he can compete. And this is something that I've tried to tell you guys repetitively for years, is that DSP doesn't want real competition. He really don't. He wants scrubs. He wants scrubs and noobs. That's what he wants. And at best, he's looking for a low-level tournament player who has a little bit of buzz, right? Or has built a little bit of a name for themselves, you know, on Twitch or on YouTube or on Kick, and maybe beat them on stream and go ahead and do his, you know, his usual slob job about, oh, that was a pretty good match, or oh, that was a good move, or that was a good counter, and then get the win. And then be like, oh, see, you know, he's a tournament player. He's on the tournament scene, and I can still hold up with him. It's gay shit like that. He's not a real competitor. He never was. He was always looking for the easy win, for the cheap win. He was always looking to molest the weak and the unknowing when it came to fighting games, amongst other things too, by the way. But you know what I mean, and mainly in fighting games. That's what he was doing. He did that, and he failed miserably. So this whole narrative about DSP being good at fighting games, no.
Good shit. Holy
Yes. This will be a good finish.
Is he verified on Twitter? I'm just trying to find a way to, like, find him. Because I told you, my Twitter's effed up.
Which is weird because nobody was tweeting at him or nothing. Which makes me think he's following, well, of course he follows Detractor Twitter, but he was basically looking at what Detractor Twitter was saying about him and was starting to take up his feed. You know, because you are what you watch. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what that situation was.
Nah, see? Yeah. Famous Birthdays actually tweeted me and said happy birthday. I don't know if they actually care about who's really famous or not. I got a Famous Birthdays happy birthday. Only like 2 people said happy birthday to me on Twitter. So.
I'm gonna end it right there. Boo, 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 boo. I'll let this shit go on 4 seconds too long, but I'm okay with that. Actually, one more time.
Famous Birthdays happy birthday. Only like 2 people said happy birthday to me on Twitter. So.
Oh boy. And we are done. Woo, baby. Oh boy. Okay, I'm glad I did that right. I am glad that I did that right. Where's my motherfucking music at? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Where's my music at? All right, here we go. Holy shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go on that. That was DSP's, at least a portion of DSP's Marvel vs. Capcom 2 birthday bash, aka bitch bashing and whatnot. He's garbage, to be honest. He's garbage. For him to get cleaned up by such a low-level team like that over a super that he clearly didn't understand. He didn't understand Silver Samurai's power-up nor his super. Well, he actually did. He lied about it, though. He didn't understand how Thanos' assist work, his capture assist, which is weird because he kind of did understand how that worked. And he just didn't have an answer for Rogue once she was set up properly. So it is what it is. So we're counterpicking. We're taking to beat a low-level team, right? A low-ranked team. We have to go ahead and run immediately to top tier. Not even mid-tier. We ran right to top tier. Failed. Then had to go through multiple other top tier iterations until the guy finally decided to pick the original gimmick team that he beat your ass with at the very beginning, and then you get your get back. Just so you could seal clap, realize that you look like a piece of shit for crying and complaining like that, drink some more of your fucking watered down Mai Tai, and then lament about no one gives a fuck about you on Twitter. Except for 2 people. Oh man. Oh my god. Anyway, I've got so many other things lined up for you. we still have to go, excuse me, we still have to chase down the LTG nonsense from April Fools, as well as the Wings of Redemption nonsense. There's other nonsense in this whole thing, in his birthday bash, the whole Asmon Gold nonsense. So I have to get a compilation of all that shit together. Or actually, never mind. Diggs said he would do that for me. Diggs is gonna do that. And then there's some other nonsense too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's a bunch that I'll eventually throw in together, as well as some other pursuits that I need to get, because there's some stuff going on with LTG. Rich may have diabetes, or he's pre-diabetic or something, so I got to talk about that shit. That explains why he went on his GLP-1 situation. So we'll talk about that. And then last time I checked, Wings is falling apart again. Something about he wants to go back on Lol Cow Lives, trying to start some new podcasts, whatever. So we'll chase that down. So a lot of Lol Cows on the menu and whatnot. But so that's the thing. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to, I'll name the segment later, GTG Spits That Grease. Take care of yourselves, people. And I'm glad that had a chance to kind of do this. And I'll either catch you guys on the next video or on the next stream. Take care of yourselves, people. Take care of yourselves. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, whether it's a Lol Cow's birthday or not, beat your Lol Cows and beat them often. Take care of yourselves, people. Later.